Hi, today is 2 weeks post-op of my hemorrhoidectomy. It's actually just a little bit over 2 weeks. I had hemorrhoid surgery to remove 2 hemorrhoids. I did look at my paperwork and it did show on the original paperwork, the first visit, that it was a stage 2 hemorrhoid. I didn't ask him about it in researching. I knew that it was inside and outside, so it was showing a stage 4, so in my research. But he had listed on there that it was a stage 2, so feeling really good. No longer in pain. Been off the ibuprofen for a while. The pain pills I only took for a couple days because of my liver issues. Didn't want to take too many of those. The ibuprofen for the first week was, I needed a lot, 800 milligrams every 4 to 6 hours because they would wear off. So I was taking about 4 a day of those, and it's been the second week after, I think I did my post-op about 9 days. And he said that I was healing, still swollen, but everything was healing nicely. That was my last update. And today again, my surgery was on a Tuesday, and today's Friday, so that's like 16, 17 days. And no more pain. Might be just a little uncomfortable when I have a bowel movement, but not like the first couple of days. And the itching, burning pain, that is pretty much gone as well. I did use a lot of gauze, so every time I went to the bathroom, clean myself, I would use gauze, and that just helped keep it dry, and I think that helped it heal much faster as well. I did want to go over that lidocaine, or lidocaine, that I was given, and it was this one right here, Recticare Advance Hemorrhoidal Cream, and this really helped a lot with the burning and the pain. So it's just a little tube here, and it comes with these little cots. So if you are thinking about the surgery, but you're not quite sure, you just want some relief, this does help. Just these little finger cots is what they call, and you can get more just at the pharmacy. And then the gauze that I did, I just got the little individual squares, and then I ended up just cutting them basically in half so it wasn't too bulky down there. And anytime I went to the bathroom, I would just change it. That way it was always staying clean and dry, and that helped tremendously. I am a little swollen still, but it already looks better and I feel better. I can sit without any issues at all, so I'm very excited about that. Was it worth it? The pain wasn't as bad as I anticipated, which is a relief. He did mention it could be up to 2 months, and to only have the 2 weeks. And again, this second week that I had, it was really basically what I had been going through previously anyway, so nothing dramatic. So far, I'm very happy that I did it. And if you have any questions, comment and I'll get back to you, because I can't think of anything specific to add, but there might be something that helped. Some of the things that I use to help, again, is baths, the warm baths, and then the sit baths. I basically use that for the first week, and that portable bidet bottle that I showed you in one of the previous posts, I used that as well. Again, that was only for the first maybe 2 weeks. I haven't needed it since, and so it no longer hurts to wipe, just more of like an itching. And then the one thing that I wasted money on basically was that little blow-up donut, that blow-up pillow donut to sit on. I tried it one day and it's just not worth it. It might be worth it to you, but I wouldn't recommend wasting money on it because it wasn't helpful for me, but the other things were. The sitz bath, I did show that in one of the previous things, and it's just a basin that you put in the toilet bowl under your seat, and you just fill it with warm water, and you just sit there for 10-15 minutes. They had it, and I think I paid $25 at Walgreens for it, but they have them online at Amazon or Walmart as well. When I went into Walmart, they didn't have any in stock, but they had it online, and it was so much cheaper that way. You don't need to spend a lot of money on it. It's just gonna sit there. You might just use it a few times. So that might be a way to save a little. After surgery, it might not be comfortable to get in and out of the full bathtub. So that's why the sitz bath or the little basin to put in there might be beneficial to get. But again, if you want to get it, Walgreens has them. They're like $25 around there. But you can get them much cheaper, probably at Walmart. It just might be a little bit thinner, but they look pretty much the same anyway. They have a little bag that you can fill full of water and continue to add more water into the bath, basically, as needed to keep it warm. To fill it up, because I didn't want to fill it up in the sink and then lift it into the toilet, I just had a pitcher, a big bowl, and put it in there and filled it up that way. And then as I needed to put more water in there, I would just use that, because I didn't have anywhere to actually hang the bag of water on there. But so far I'm doing very well. No issues. It wasn't as painful as I thought. For me personally, I know that the first week was worse, but the ibuprofen really helped with inflammation, and if you can take ibuprofen and Tylenol, that would be even better, because you can alternate the two. In my personal situation, I can't because of the inflammation of the liver. I'm not able to do that. But again, if you have any questions, it's not a fun subject. There's not a lot of information when I was trying to look it up before. So leave me a message and I will answer any questions that you have. If you don't feel comfortable leaving a public comment, then you can message me as well. And then if you are interested in the weight loss update, you can see the rest of my posts on that. You can stop here and then I'll go into the duodenal switch, the weight. When I had this, my high weight was 270, and I did a pre-op diet. I kind of started before the 2-week pre-surgery. So I just started eliminating the sugars and the carbs and adding protein drinks, and that was the Premier Protein is what I like to add. I was able to get down to 242.8 pounds, and that was the day out of surgery, which I had at ALO Bariatrics on December 8, 2017 with Alejandro Lopez at ALO Bariatrics, and that was in Tijuana, Mexico. Today's weight, I am back down to 130.4. My lowest weight that I've seen on the scale is 129.2. I'm at a normal BMI, but I do still have some belly fat on there that's basically where all my weight is right now. Everything else is pretty slimmed down. I'm 5'2" and I'm 44 years old. The journey's been great. I'm happy that I had the duodenal switch. The only complications that I've had are complications that are health related prior to the duodenal switch, and that is degenerative disc disease, and for some reason I have some liver inflammation that we're trying to figure out why. I don't drink very often socially, and I don't do anything else that would cause liver inflammation. So, but the degenerative disc disease and bulging discs is something that I'm just going to have to deal with. Usually use heating pads all day long to get through that, and since I'm not able to do the ibuprofen anymore, I did it for the surgery, but I'm off of all of that, and I can't do Tylenol or any narcotics. It's just kind of trying to deal with it. I did start seeing a therapist to kind of help me as well because of depression setting in from not working and just feeling horrible all the time. What else is new? I did, I'm going to start going back to work on Monday. So I seen that my previous employer was hiring part-time, 8 to 4, Monday through Friday, and it was basically the same pay that I was previously to leaving. So I reached out today and to see if they still had any spots left, because they were trying to fill them by Monday to start a training class, and they said, no, if you can come in on Monday, we'd love to have you. So I'm going to start Monday and see how that works, part-time. And then I'm still doing the weighted blankets as well. Just kind of been lazy on that, not really pushing it, just with everything else that had been going on. But I'm ready to basically quit feeling sorry for myself and start back being strong and going forward and just being happy, I guess. Pushing forward. Just in time for the spring and summer. Easter is, in 2 days? And I'm kind of, we don't have any plans. My oldest girls have plans. One's camping right now. The 21-year-old, the 18-year-old has plans with her boyfriend. So it's just going to be me, my husband, and my 7-year-old. And we'll see what the Easter Bunny does, but we don't have any real plans at this point. We used to, years ago, we'd always go out to the desert. San Rafael Swell. There's some great places out that way, and it would be a lot of fun. And we're just not able to get down there this year. So, well, I hope everybody's doing well. And again, if you have any questions, comments, let me know. And I'd love to answer this for you. And I'll try to do another update soon. Bye.